Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 12:54 p.m. on Friday, May 28th, 2021. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. The video that you're about to see is intended for educational purposes only. There's a Twitter link below if you want to subscribe to any of the intraday updates as well as major market moves that I tweet out relentlessly throughout the day. And in the event that you want to subscribe to this video and further daily videos as well as other videos that I do in other cryptocurrencies, feel free to click the subscribe button down below. Okay, so something happened last night, actually into the morning. So Bitcoin actually dropped below 37,000. It's actually 36 and change right now. In addition to that, the GRT relative to Bitcoin pair, the GRT BTC pair, went below 1980. So I had a trade execute last night. So we went from 40% in GRT. Now I'm at 60%. Why? Because we just added this entry point. I bought 20% of my allocation that's dedicated. That's 20% of my allocation is now bought in at 68 cents per GRT, which is fine. You know, we're still around 68 right now. I did the purchase earlier in the morning in the wee hours. So I think the way this is going to work is this. I got 40% sitting in dollars, and we're going to look at some other potential opportunities. But as far as I'm concerned, this one is now, we can strike this out and consider this one hit and done. And going forward, we will have this in as an entry point. So this is where I'm at. I still have 40% of the allocated money that I wanted to spend into GRT is still sitting in US dollars. And again, I'm going to wait. Why? Because I'm patient. Why again? Because there's always a better price. I'm not saying that it's going to be going down forever here, but just given the volatility, I don't mind. I'm not going to FOMO on this one. If I got 40% in cash and I can't use it, it doesn't really matter. Why? Because the 60% will wind up going up, right? In the event that GRT is seen as low and never sees it again, well, you know what? At least I have some in there, which is fine. But again, slow entry points. Look at this, 117, 107, 78. Imagine if I put it all on 117. I say this every single day, and it's probably really annoying to many of you, but I have to beat it through everyone's skull. So anyway, this condition is now hit. Scratch that out. Now, next, let's go into the markets. Lots going on. A lot going on here. I pretty much bought it at 68 cents today. So I'm kind of holding my own at this point for that particular entry point. I'm down overall. If you dollar cost average what I've invested in GRT, I'm down. But I'm not scared about that. Why? Because, if it goes down further, I'll get another better entry point. Who cares? That's why it's nice to be kind of in the middle of the allocation. Look, when you get fully baked, you're kind of fully baked, and then you gotta the only way you want to go is up, obviously, because you have no more money that you want to risk onto that particular investment. So let's look at this slide here. This is the chart, rather, is a GRT US dollar pair. Strangely enough, this is looking very similar to the GRT BTC pair in terms of a potential head and shoulders pattern, but it's hard to tell right now. This one's a little bit less easier to read. If you go over to the Bitcoin pair, this one clearly looks like a regular head and shoulders pattern. So it was in this case that I've been noticing that we have a left shoulder over here. This has been formulating for 5 days. Little shoulder, little head, or a slightly bigger head, little shoulder. Where this goes down totally, I would say in the 35 range. I don't think it's going to go much lower than that. I think this, by the end of today and into the weekend, we're going to start trekking back higher. I think a lot of people are off this weekend, especially in the States. A lot of people doing barbecues outside. No one's going to be looking at their Coinbase except for me. But anyway, so here's where we're at on the GRT BTC pair. Now, I've already mentioned a couple of times where I feel like down here is a good spot to buy. Well, we broke that spot. And it's okay that we went a little lower, because I kind of feel like we could be potentially going down to the bottom here, which is around the 1800 range. And if we hit the 1800 range, I expect this thing to start coming back also. That's not a certain thing, though. Like, nothing here is certain, and we have to take these things as they develop. This pattern could change dramatically in a dime, but we just have to kind of keep our eye on it. And the best we could do is predict what we have in front of us. There's no way to predict the future unless you are really special. So where are we now? We're, it's almost 1 o'clock. The Bitcoin's around 35 and change. I don't really see this thing plummeting. I don't think we're going to have what we had last weekend, especially this weekend. So, I would keep your eye on this stuff. I have no additional entry point at this point with the GRT pair, except for this case, which I truly highly doubt. But if we get that opportunity, I'll be all over that one for the other 20%. But in the meantime, if you're in the States, have a good weekend. I'll be shooting another video out tomorrow morning as well. So we'll catch up later. Take care. Bye.